Okay, so if you're an entrepreneur, a creator, really anyone building something, you know the feeling, right? That constant pressure to come up with something new, something fresh. You get so bored of your own message and you think, I gotta change things up. But what if that creative boredom is the very thing holding your brand back? This right here is the ultimate test for any brand. Seriously, can someone, a customer, your friend, anyone, actually explain what you do in one simple sentence? If that answer is even a little bit fuzzy, then your message just isn't sticking. And how do you make it stick? Well, it's through one simple and honestly often overlooked tool: repetition. So, why is being consistent so darn hard? Well, it's because we're creative people. We want to innovate, we want to break new ground. And saying the same thing over and over can feel like you're just stuck on a content hamster wheel. It feels super limiting, but that repetition, that is the absolute foundation of a memorable brand. This brings us to a really crucial distinction, what I like to call the brand message trap. See, it's so easy to mistake constant change for actual progress, but you have to ask yourself, are you truly evolving your message, or are you just hitting the reset button every few weeks? Let's break this down a bit. Evolving your brand is all about creative consistency. That's what builds memory with your audience. But when we get bored, we fall right into the trap of resetting the scoreboard. We're constantly changing our core message. This doesn't build anything. It just creates confusion and totally undermines your brand. So, okay, if resetting is the trap, what's the solution? It's all about embracing the power of repetition. I mean, the most successful brands in the world, from the huge global giants all the way down to that local coffee shop you love, they all get this fundamental principle. I absolutely love this analogy because it perfectly captures the solution. Your core message is the dance. It's your signature move, right? You don't need to learn a whole new dance every week. No way. You just need to show up in different outfits. And that is the key to being consistent without being boring. So here's the crucial part to remember. The repetition isn't for you. Of course, you're tired of it. You live and breathe your message 24/7. The repetition is for your audience. Come on, they have a million other things fighting for their attention. Repeating your core message is how you earn just a tiny, precious little piece of real estate in their memory. All right, so we've nailed down the why. Now let's get into the how. How do you actually put new outfits on the same old dance? We're going to break down 4 specific, really actionable strategies you can start using right away. So here they are, the 4 strategies we're going to dive into: changing the format, changing the angle, changing the emotion, and changing the stage. Just think of each one as a different outfit in your messages closet. First up, change the format. This is probably the most straightforward way to create some variety. You're saying the exact same thing, but you're putting it in a completely different vehicle. So for instance, your core message could be a deep dive blog post. The next day, a key insight from that post becomes a quick 60-second reel. The day after that, it's a carousel packed with powerful stats. And then it could be a personal story you tell in an email. The truth of your message stays exactly the same. It's just the format that changes. Okay, our second technique is to change the angle. Now, with this one, the message and maybe even the format could stay the same, but the lens you're looking through changes completely, and that makes it feel brand new. For example, you could present your core message through hard data and results. Then you could pivot to a powerful client story that shows the same point. Or maybe you share a personal mistake you made related to the topic. Or you could debunk a common myth. It's all the same message, just seen from 4 totally different and really engaging perspectives. Now, this one is incredibly powerful. Change the emotion. Your message can connect with people on so many different emotional levels. Are you tapping into their frustration, their hope, maybe their sense of humor? Let's look at 2 sides of the very same coin. This message, it connects through the emotion of pure frustration. It pokes the pain, right? Anyone who has ever felt the exhaustion of chasing cold leads immediately feels like you get them. It's direct, it's relatable, and boy, does it hit a nerve. And here is the flip side. It's the same core message, solving that lead generation problem. But this one uses the emotion of hope. It paints the future. So instead of poking the pain, it presents the dream. Both of these approaches are totally valid, and they're going to attract different people who are at different stages of their own journey. And our final technique is to change the stage. This just means taking your consistent message and delivering it in entirely new environments. The context and the setting can make all the difference in the world. I mean, think about it.
A message you share in a casual coffee chat on Instagram has a completely different feel than the exact same point made in a formal workshop recap. Being a guest on a podcast, speaking at a local event, or having a client share your message in a testimonial, these are all new stages that give your old message a brand new life.
So the whole point here is to shift your mindset. You are not stuck on a content hamster wheel forced to do some boring chore. No, you are a master of your message, strategically choosing the right outfit for the right occasion to build a brand that people actually remember. So if content creation starts to feel like you're on that hamster wheel, the advice is pretty simple. Don't get rid of the wheel. Just replace the hamster with something a little more interesting. A tiger, a coffee cup, whatever it is that keeps your core message moving forward with power and purpose. So I'll leave you with this question. Looking at those 4 strategies we talked about, format, angle, emotion, and stage, what's one new outfit your core message can wear this week? You don't need to invent something new. Just redress the truth you already own. Thanks for tuning in.